A very good morning to everyone. My name is Lim Kian and you can call me Jacky Lim. Okay, I'm from Malaysia. I stay at Kuala Lumpur. So before I start my talk here, let me be grateful. Okay, to 上天慈悲老母、师尊、师母、Senior Master, especially Master Gong, 灵堂主 and to give me this chance to share this kind of topic and so we can meet here in YouTube. So today's my topic here is I and family and I. Okay, so I believe that nowadays, especially this COVID-19, okay, coronavirus, so happen all around the world. So all of us have to stay at home, right? So the police will patrol, have a roadblock, so ask me just stay at home or work from home also. So suddenly, we have many times to stay together with our family member, right? So like the parents or the children will watch the movie or video, televisions, playing games, sleeping, reading, ironing, cooking, everything's right. So we can't go out. So we spend a lot of times at home. So we cook together. So usually we didn't cook at home, especially at a big city, right? So we have many times here to cook together. So in other ways, the times we spend together, but will be the chance of quarrel together will be higher also, right? So think positively. So we have to appreciate together. We have this kind of time to let us to stay together. Okay, so we always be appreciate. Okay, so here have this good phrase for us to share. So God, thank you for all you done for me. So you create me, bless me with family, save me from sin, and promise to be with me forever. So I love you. Okay, so let me share with you this photo. Actually, we went to India in 2015. So we have a class there for 3 days. So why I share with you this kind of photo, just because of nowadays we all around the world locked down, we cannot go out anyways, so we at least can meet together. But even though I don't know you, but we can meet together just because of Tao, because we are Tao Qing. Okay, so let me introduce. This is a Mei sister, and this is a Mei sister's daughter, and this is Chai Tanju, this is Ling Tanju, and I mentioned just now, and this is me, Jacky. Okay, so this is Tao Qing from India. Okay, there's another photo here. So we open a class, we sing together. Okay, so we celebrate together also. So for those give birthday in that month, so we celebrate together. So we took a big photo here, so just like a family, right? So all this is from India, Tao Qing. So Mei sister, and this is from Taiwan, and Chai Tanju, and Ling Tanju, and Mr. Tan, and Corey, and me also. So and this is Xing, Chen Jianxing. So we are very happy since we've been India before. So nice to meet you all. So okay, here I have one story to share with you. There's about a teenage with noodles. Okay, one day there is a teenage with the age of 18. So who always go back home lately and without taking his mother dinner. Okay, so finally he had an argument with his mom and had blinded by his anger and left the homes without taking money. So while he was loitering around the street, he was attracted by aromatics, the smell of noodle. Okay, this we call wonton mee, the mee. So it's very famous in Malaysia here. So he was attracted by the smell of noodles here. So he couldn't take his eyes off because he's very hungry. So a food hawker then noticed the boy stare and asked, "Hey boy, do you want to have some noodles? Come over here, boy." So the boy explained that I would like to eat, but I don't have money. So the hawker smiled and said, "It's alright, it's my treat." Okay, when the fragrant hot noodles was served, so the boy was touched with gratefulness. So and said, "You are so nice person." Okay, and said, "All I did, my mom's doesn't know my needs and thoughts. So unlike my mother's, so I hate my mom's." Okay, the hawker said, smiled and said, "All I did was only trading you a bowl of noodles. Okay, your mom has done for you for 18 years without asking any returns. Okay, she went through labor pain to give birth to you and prepared meals for you over 18 years, doing everything for you, cleaning, cooking, taking of you from school, from baby to adults. Okay, from time to time, 24 hours. Okay, without rest. So bring you to school every day. So bring you to visit doctor when you are sick. Okay, and many things. So you should be more grateful to her and appreciate of what she did for you and doing for you." At this moment, the boy was enlightened. Okay, so he quickly said, "Oh, thank you," and rushing to the place ahead to his home immediately. When he reached home, he saw his mom waiting anxiously at the entrance. His mother scolded him and asked him to hurry in for dinner. So all of a sudden, the boy feel that his mom's neck sounds as beautiful as flower. Okay, he came to realize that his mom is the person who loved him the most. Okay, and hug together and cry together. So for me, this kind of this is the story happens. So the first thing, I think I am very touched just because for our parents, so even though they do us for us and ask for no returns, so we didn't do anything for them. So we should be grateful and we must filial piety to them also forever. Okay, so don't take this for granted. So usually, especially happens in Malaysia also. So normally we always take it for granted. Children take parents' sacrifice for granted. Parents take children's filial piety for granted also. Husband expect wife to clean the house and clean like just like a maid, cleaning, sweeping, and do all these cleaning jobs. And the wife expect the husband to work or earn many money for home, for family. So when we tend to everything for granted, we are drawing apart from happiness. Okay, so suppose we have this very happiness family, but if we just treat the happiness like a responsibility, just the people here just hold the rock or big stone here, so don't have this kind of feeling, the happiness feeling. So the boys here just hold the big stone here, so will be no longer. Okay, so our parents treat us, just feeding the foods for us from baby and cooking for us, take care of us, cleaning and cooking and washing also. So when our children were young, we used to request the kisses kisses from them all the time. But now, when they are grown up, we can't even seem to tell them how much we love them, right? So precisely, it's because we are formalized our love. Okay, everything that is driven by love has become a burden. Just like we treat our happiness to responsibility. Okay, like the slides I showed you before just now. Okay, when we treat everything, the happiness. Okay, from happiness to responsibility. So this like formalized. So the parents always go out to work and earn the money for home. So the parents will take the children's granted. So the parents also always go out and earn the money and didn't care about their children. Okay. So showing filial piety by taking care of your parents is sign of love. It is not because it is not because they have sacrificed for you and hence you need to repay the debts. Never ever formalize, okay, your relationship with your parents. Okay, so when we have a times, just thumbs up our just thumbs back our parents. So help them to massage also, cleaning the house, sweeping together. Okay, so don't treat filial piety as responsibility or obligation. So which means just formalize about the filial piety. Okay, so if you take showing filial piety to your parents and taking care of your children as a responsibility and securing a marriage as an obligation, so you have lost the ability of sharing love and joy with your family and your loved one. Okay, so now let me share with you the difference between body and soul. Okay, the body in Chinese word, this is Chinese word ren, we call ren. We have a two stripe here, so we have a meaning of it. So from left stripe, so which means equals to true self, your soul. For the right stripe, it shows false self or body. Okay, so the body is only an entity that allows the soul to attach in. Okay, the body just like a car. So when we drive the car, of course we have a driver inside, right? So the body of car just like our body. Okay, the driver inside the car just as our soul here. So actually who control the car? The driver, right? So same as our body, human being, who control the human beings is inside our soul. Okay, so that's very meaningful, especially for this Chinese word. Okay, so actually for just like a car like this, so inside the car we have a driver to control it, but the body much more complex mechanism than the car, right? So it is also because we have a significant trait of emotion. Okay, so this is soul and this is body. So our body, we have a soul, so that's why we have a trait emotions. Emotion brings a lot of pleasure and happiness, but at the same time it brings us a pain and misery also. Okay, so when in this the human life cycle, when we give the mother give birth us, so we from baby, from until the secondary school. So after graduate we married and maybe we have a baby, so until the end. So we have many emotions here, have happy, sad, shy, surprised, embarrassed, and so on. So we were brought to this world with lost memories and start as a new just like a baby. Okay, and we learn from zero. Okay, we have all this kind of emotions here. Okay. So when the soul is detached with the soul, so we alive, we can smell, we can eat, we can sleeping, we can driving. But when the soul leave from our body, we dead. Okay, we will never feel pain, and there's no difference between life and death also actually. Okay, when the soul is sent to the world, we call the life, and when the soul leave, so we call death. Once you understand the relationship between the body and the soul, and the reason behind why the soul is sent to the world, you will be able to overcome all the obstacles in life. Okay, so let us share together about this, the 5 constant virtue. So actually this 5 constant virtue is very important since in the Chinese culture. The first one is benevolence. In Chinese we call 仁, righteousness, 义, courtesy, 礼, wisdom, 智, and faith, Xing. In Chinese we call Xing. Benevolence, which means the generous acting of giving, an act intending or showing kindness and goodwill. Okay, here have a good quote to share with you. Want to learn the real meaning of benevolence, compassion, generosity, humanity, forgiveness, and selfless quality? Try to love animals. Okay, just like a Buddha, all of us know all the Buddha is vegetarian. They love the animals. Okay, just like this kind of pandemic COVID-19 happened, so many people becomes vegetarians, didn't take the meat here. So actually vegetarian is very good for health and have to show the benevolence, compassion of us. Okay, the second one, righteousness, 义. Okay, here have a very popular 关公. So 关公 is righteous, Lord 关公. So especially for Chinese, we praying to 关公also. Okay, just because 关公 is very righteous, follow the path of justice, the act of doing what is in agreement with God and standard. Okay, just treat with the people, with your friends. Okay, trust. So for those the people who trust you, that means you have a righteousness, 义. Okay, the third one, courtesy, 礼. Courtesy means not only aware of others' perspective but feeling. Okay, so which means doesn't mean even though we like just take a bus inside here, so when you just courtesy is stem from a sincere you attitude, you respect people. So which means, let's say we take a bus, the public transport, we think about others first. Okay, don't very ego. So we are courtesy. So watch for senior citizens. Okay, just take care about our citizens, the old people. And just like we come to the temple, we always respect them, and we have a great with the master and the senior Tanju also. When the master come here temple, we greet with them. 点传师好, or Master Lin, how are you? Okay, just like this. Okay, the fourth one is wisdom, 智. Okay, which means the ability to judge on the basis of discerning right from wrong. Wisdom is to know what is the meaning of life and to follow it. Just like we receive a Tao here. So after we receive a Tao, we know the difference between body and soul, and we know also our soul, where is our soul. So we have to finish the path here until the end. Okay, so the last faith. So the last constant virtue of this is faith. So compliance and high respect for commitment. So which is an act of balancing on the thinnest wire of life. Just treat like our life. We just walking on the wire here. So thinnest wire of life. So we must have a faith. So you may fall or succeed, but you will always learn to have faith on the line. Okay. So when you are most depressed, most miserable, that's your end of the world. This kind of the end of the world is worse than death, because your heart is dead. Hope you don't have an end of the world and don't fear it either. Okay, rather you should be more courage to face each day. So rather you because there are more beautiful days in the future. If you don't face it courage, you will still be the same. Okay, if you do, this world will be better of you. So in our life, during our cultivations, grow with self-residence, self-conscious heart, esteem with a self-confidence heart, cherish with a self-loving heart, nourish with the virtue with self-reflecting heart also. Okay, so religion is the guidance and reminder from the sages with the most superior spirituality. Okay, so in our faith, so we must have a hope, faith, love, belief, and peaceful during these cultivations. Okay. So conclusion. Lastly, from ancient times, those who want to promote great virtues to the world, so the first need to govern their state. Okay, in order to govern their state, they need to first manage their family. Okay, in order to manage their family, they need to first improve themselves. In order to improve themselves, they need to regulate their mind. Okay, in order to regulate their mind, one needs to maintain sincere intention. Okay, so being a cultivator, the first you need to cultivate is cultivate yourself to reach perfections. Once mind gratified, the personal life being cultivated. Okay, so your family will be regulated. So the first thing in cultivating and building the virtue is ratify yourself. So what are virtue? Virtue are built by giving extensively and helping the mass. Okay, just helping them and do the contributions. The three contribution like the donation, preaching, and do the energies donation also. So just like we come to the temples and do the cleaning the temple, so donate if we have a affordable, have a money, we can donate. So once mind rectified, personal lives being cultivated, so the family will be regulated. So one step will be well governed, so there will be peace and harmony throughout the world. Okay, so in our temples here, normally we learn from the master, the 坛主, and those with the seniors. So as a human being, you need to hold an easy to forget heart. If you can forget, you shall attain a calm and peaceful heart. Since you do not forget, you always remember things that happened in the past. Therefore, you suffer from being greedy, angry, foolish, or confused heart. So, and lastly, very often, if you can cultivate an easy to forget heart and forget worries and all the unpleasant experience, then you can attain happiness. Okay, so forget greed, anger, and foolishness, then you can be without confusion and always enlightened. Okay, and you are able to free yourself from all the suffering. Okay, so what kind of heart should a successful person possess? Okay, a heart of mercy, love, patience, faith, honesty, truth, appreciation, repayment, contentment, and joy. So we always must have a contentment. So we have to, when we are grateful, pass on this grace to let others people feel it too. So how to accomplish this? Spread the grace. Spreading the grace meaning to follow the example of the heaven and the earth, to imitate the selfless heart of the sun and the moon. Okay, show your inner kindness, let others people feel grateful too, and it's called spreading the grace. Okay, so hope that when you encounter something unjust, you won't grumble, not even grumble in your mind. If you do, your mind will be troubled and your temperature won't be tranquil. Therefore, you won't be proficient in thinking and won't be resourceful either. So when you are tranquil in mind and peaceful in disposition, you have magical powers. Everything stems from your heart and is exterminated by your heart too. Okay, that's why you call heart dharma. When people out there talk about magic power, that means something related to the black arts, which are different from the magical power mentioned above. As long as you calm yourself down, okay, pacify your mind, naturally you become resourceful and very calm down, and that's true self showing. Okay, wants to act by doing things without being attached. The more you care, the less you get. Okay, the more attachment you have, the greater pain you will suffer and you will get into more trouble. So when you encounter something terrible, what should you do? Just talk to a bosom friends, okay, or talk to the master or senior 坛主. Commit your emotions to the diary. The painful feelings originate from taking things too seriously and persist in confusion. When you encounter something unpleasant, you don't have to feel painful. Why? Okay, just keep in this mind when it's gone. Don't haggle with yourself and cannot get over it. Okay, your thoughts will change everything. Turns the pain into happiness. Okay, from zero. Okay, and zero and the pain. Whether you are going to succeed or fail depends on the thoughts you choose. Okay, think positively. Once you are determined to be successful, you have got strength. Okay, faith. When you have strength in your heart, you are born to succeed. Okay, so remember, all of you are living Buddha. All of us are living Buddha. Okay, so like the Qigong living Buddha, never practice your favoritism. Do not act on your own accounts only. Do not always point your finger at the people. So at the same time, when you point to the people, at the same time you have a three finger pointing us also. So examine ourselves more. Find out ourselves own prejudice and favoritism, and then get rid of them. Abide by the righteousness. If you hold no prejudice and selflessness in your heart, naturally you will be selfless and what you do will be just and fair. When a person holds a detached and honest heart, he won't be prejudiced and will be fulfilled of brightness. Okay, so again, your mind ratifies your personal being cultivated, so only you can, your family will be regulated. You have a harmony, a calm, a happiness families. So once your family has been regulated, so only you can govern the country here. Okay, so and the last, there will be a peace and harmony. That's my sharing to here. So before I end this talk, so let us have a discussion with each other together. So the first question is, what are the difference between body and soul? So as we discussed just now, so the body just like a car, and the soul. So who am I actually? So I would like to listen from all of your experience regarding about body and soul. Okay, the second question is, what are the five constant virtues, and can elaborate the meanings of it? Okay, so these two questions let us discuss together, and hopefully you all will understand my thoughts here. So first thing, I would like to be apologize to from all of you, because my English is not very good. So I just try my best to share with you what I learned from master and senior Kanzu. So if anything wrong or harmful words to you, so I apologize and asking merciful from 上天慈悲老母, and that's all about my thoughts here. 感谢慈悲。Hi, after discussion, so here I have one video I want to share with all of you. So I think most of you will see this kind of video in YouTube also, but what I'm always see this video is always touch with me. It's very heartwarming about me. So just want to share with you and watch again about this video. So regarding the peoples inside this video is very benevolence, so very kindness. So and I learned a lot of things that this kind of people do. So hope you all enjoy this video. Thanks.
ในสิ่งที่เงินซื้อไม่ได้ได้โลกที่สวยงามกว่าเดิมในชีวิตคุณอะไรคือสิ่งที่คุณต้องการมากที่สุดไทยประกันชีวิตเชื่อในความดี
Hi, finish watch video. Okay, anything can share. Okay, I start my first. So actually I saw this video for many times already. So every time I see this video, very heartwarming for me again and again. So because inside this video the person is very kindness, even though he not very rich, so he just do what he can do every day. So just like when he walk around the world, around the world, the roads, so he just move the dry flower to the water. And what else? He give a banana to the neighbors. So and he give away the seeds to the women, and he share even he share the foods also to the dogs also. And another things that's very touched with me also, he give the money, donate the money to the burger, and at the end the burger of the daughter can have money to go to the school also. So he get nothing, even though he always keep doing these kind of things. So he won't be richer, won't appear on TV also. So what he does just receive are emotions that we call happiness. So this will be reach a deeper understanding for us, which means we feel the love, we feel the happiness for what we doing if we just do like he do. Okay, so these kind of things, the happiness, the love that we receive, that is the money can't buy. So we have to learn from these people every day, and what we can do, just do it. Okay, as like we are Daoqing, we have to cultivate ourselves and in daily life, not only in temple, so to make the world more beautiful. Okay, that's all about my sharing about this video. So after this video, so maybe you can just share with Tanju or Master about your feeling. That's all. Thank you. 感谢慈悲。